What happened?
The 6 of them went out a back exit. Brits turned them away, Kiwis turned them away, Canadians took them in. Traffic calls them the house guests. They haven't left the Canadian ambassador's house since it happened.
Why did we get him 10 weeks ago?
Too dangerous. You got Revolutionary Guards going door to door like Jehovah's Witnesses. Half of them think that Khomeini's been too lenient on the ones in the embassy.
What about the White House?
Carter's shitting enough bricks to build the pyramids. The Canadians are done. Say they're bearing too much risk. Their foreign secretary corners Vance in Brussels and told him she wants the 6 of them out.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna, your cinephile host. Do you know how to extract 6 people out of a terrorist camp in broad daylight? In the movie Argo, based on a true story, the 6 people are American diplomats. They escaped from the U.S. Embassy in Iran when Iranian Islamists stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran in retaliation for President Carter giving the Shah asylum in the U.S. during the Iranian Revolution. To rescue the 6 diplomats, the U.S. State Department begins to explore options for exfiltrating them from Iran. Tony Mendez, a U.S. Central Intelligence Agency exfiltration specialist, plans to fabricate a cover story for the escapers. In his plan, they pretend to be Canadian filmmaking crew members.
Okay, you know those science fiction movies? Star Trek, Star Wars. They need an exotic location to shoot. Moonscape, Mars, desert, you know. Now imagine this. They're a Canadian film crew on a location scout for a science fiction movie. We put it out there. The Canadian producers put it out there that we're looking at Egypt and Istanbul. Then we go to the consulate and say, hey, we want to look at Iran too. I fly into Tehran. We all fly out together as a film crew. Done.
The U.S. Department of State discussed 3 options in the beginning, including using bicycles to help them get away from the mountains, and the other one is making them foreign language teachers flying out from the airport. But considering that winter is coming and there are no foreign teachers in Iran, the Department of State reluctantly takes the option of Argo as the last resort.
We think everybody knows Hollywood people, and everybody knows they'd shoot in Stalingrad with Pol Pot directing if it would sell tickets. There are only bad options. It's about finding the best one.
You don't have a better bad idea than this?
This is the best bad idea we have, sir. By far.
The United States government has just sanctioned your science fiction movie.
However, the Bass-Late plan went wrong. Just one night before the day of departure, Tony received a call from his supervisor Jack at the house of the Canadian ambassador. Jack tells Tony that their operation has been cancelled because Joint Chiefs are planning a military rescue of the hostages. Delta Force had started training to storm the grounds.
God damn it! I never would have exposed them if I wasn't authorized to get them out.
It's over, Tony.
If they stay here,
They will be taken. Probably not alive.
Listen to me. The thinking has changed. 6 Americans get pulled out of a Canadian diplomat's house and executed. It's a world outrage. 6 Americans get caught playing movie make-believe with the CIA at the airport and executed. It's a national embarrassment. They are calling the operation.
Tony is told that the operation has been cancelled to avoid conflict with the planned military rescue of the hostages, though he pushes ahead anyway. He called his boss Jack O'Donnell about his responsibility to the 6 people. He just cannot betray his promise to them and leave them there. Jack hastily calls to re-obtain authorization for the mission.
Hello? Jack O'Donnell from CI.
Wait, who?
Tehran house guest operation is ready now. We don't have the president's go-ahead. They are going to be captured. David, pick up!
When the U.S. Department of State is turning around again back to the cancelled but revived operation, tensions rise at the airport, where the escapees' ticket reservations are not confirmed yet. Thanks to the help of the CIA, President Carter nods and makes the whole operation get a go-ahead at the last minute.
Zurich, it's under Harkins.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't seem to have these reservations.
Telex on blast.
We're you mind checking again, please?
Copy, Diaz. Confirm the tickets. Go!
My apologies, that just came through.
But boarding is not 100% secure yet. The revolutionaries reassembled embassy photographs shredded before the takeover and finally found out that one of the filming crew members was a diplomat of the US Embassy in Tehran. They immediately start trying to inform the Revolutionary Guards in the boarding area, but with the involvement of God's magic hands, the plane takes off into the sky before the Iranian revolutionaries could stop it.
Swiss Air 363, you are number 2 for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we are number 2 for takeoff.
Mereka risks, Swiss Air. Vale!
Swiss Air 363, you are cleared for takeoff.
Swiss Air 363, cleared for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to announce that alcoholic beverages are now available as we have cleared Iranian airspace. For the protection of the hostages remaining in Tehran from retaliation, all U.S. involvement in the rescue is suppressed, and full credit is given to the Canadian government and its ambassador, who shuts down the embassy and leaves Iran with his wife as the operation is underway. The ambassador's Iranian housekeeper, who had known about the Americans and lied to the revolutionaries to protect them, escapes to Iraq. Mendes is awarded the Intelligence Star, but due to the mission's classified nature, he receives the medal in secret and has to return it afterward. But the award is restored to him after the Canadian Caper operation is declassified in 1997.
He wants to give you the Intelligence Star. You're getting the highest award of merit of the clandestine services of these United States. Ceremony's on the 14th.
If they push it a week, I can bring you in. That's his winter break.
The op was classified, so the ceremony's classified. He can't know about it. Nobody can know about it.
So they're just gonna give me an award and then they're gonna take it back.
That's right. If we wanted applause, we would have joined the circus.
I thought we did.
Yeah.
If it's a circus, it must be much better than Cirque du Soleil. The official code name of the operation is Canadian Caper. Argo is the title of both the fake and the real movie. Some background facts of it include it was produced by George Clooney and Ben Affleck, who also acted in the movie. According to Tony Mendes, the phony Hollywood production office Studio 6 proved so convincing that even weeks after the office had folded, 26 scripts were delivered to its address, including one from Steven Spielberg. I'm Anna. Hope you've learned something from this movie. You can find more on Funday website. See you there.
Talk to me.
It's an exfil.
From where?
Worst place you can think of.
Universal City. How are you going to get to the embassy?
They're not in the embassy. During the takeover, 6 people escaped. They're hiding out in Tehran. And that's who I'm gonna go get.
What am I making?
I need you to help me make a fake movie.
Came to the right place.
I want to set up a production company and build a cover around making a movie.
That we're not going to make.
No.